Welcome back to the Geico Puppy Bowl 11 pregame show. I'm your host, James Hound. It's often said that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and the makeup of a winning football team is no different. Team Rough and Team Fluff have both built rosters from a wide variety of talent. Talent they each believe will see them through to a win in their most important contest. Continuing our discussion and breakdown of each high-flying, ear-flapping, and nap-taking squads are two of Puppy Bowl's most gifted analysts, Rottweiler and Jack Russell. Guys, lots of ways to tackle the question of what makes a great team.
The makeup of a team can be the difference between success and failure before the first whistle is even blown. Team Rough and Team Fluff have a lot of similarities, but it might be their differences that decide the ball game.
And therein lies the risk and the opportunity. Do you load your roster with small and fast pooches, or do you lean more heavily on big and goofy? Again, I like the instincts of working dogs. Like herding dogs, working dogs are always on a mission. And that kind of focus is what I believe gets them in the end zone more often than not.
Not me. If I'm picking a pup to be the first player taken on my team, I'm going with a retriever, numero uno. Retrievers are known for their jumping ability and their tenacity when going after the ball. If you really want to score points, there's no better way to do it than get your best athletes on the field. So I'm saying the more retrievers, the better. And then maybe a scruffy, scrappy, smaller pooch as my scat back. We'll make that my scrap back.
You need to understand you don't know what you're talking about. You really need some strong blockers out there on the field. I've seen a lot of game film, probably around 24 hours of game film. You know, no one is better at blocking than a husky. I mean, it's right there in the name. If the weather goes bad, gets cold, or whatever might be on the field, a dog like a husky is prepared. They're prepared. Add to that the other very interesting mixes of breeds, and you got some pups that are ready to rumble.
In addition to good instincts, I think the other most important thing you need to play this game is a really, really good name. If you look at Team Rough, they've got players with names like Boomer, Titan, Bubba, and Steve.
Steve?
Steve.
If you're now just judging names alone, I still love Team Fluff on this. They're loaded. I mean, Izzy, Kojak, Mr. Fantastic, and Smudge. I mean, Smudge is a great name. And if you just want to go by names, I'm picking Smudge as my MVP because that name's really cool.
Whether it's instincts, athleticism, or just a cool-sounding name, it'll be interesting to see who comes up big in the big game's biggest moments. We'll be there for all the action and hope you will too. And guys, I'm going to go with Mr. Fantastic for my MVP.
Again, Team Fluff, again.
Let us know who you think has the coolest name or greatest chance of being named MVP at #PuppyBowl, #Team Rough, and #Team Fluff.